Have you ever wondered how a giant online store knows exactly what you might want to buy next? Or how a pizza place can get your order just right and deliver it to your door while it's still hot? It's not magic, it's science. Well, computer science, that is. It's all thanks to something called an information system. Think of an information system as the brain of a business. It collects, stores, processes, shares all the important information that a company needs to operate. Without these systems, businesses would be like a person trying to remember thousands of phone numbers without a phone. It would be a mess. An information system is a combination of people, procedures, data, software, hardware. Now let's break down where these systems live inside a business. We can divide them into two main areas. The front office, waiter who takes your order, the menu you read, parts that face the customer. Back office, busy kitchen where the chefs cook, storeroom with all the ingredients, manager's office where they count the money. Information systems work the same way. Front office systems interact with customers. Their main job is to manage the customer relationship. Go to a website and add items to a shopping cart. That's a front office system. Call customer service and the agent pulls up your history. That's front office too. It checks the inventory to make sure the item is in stock. It processes your payment. It sends a signal to the warehouse to pack and ship your order. Just like a scientist has different tools for different jobs, a microscope for looking at tiny things and a telescope for looking at things far away, a business uses different types of information systems for different tasks. These systems are like a set of super tools, each with a special purpose. One of the most fundamental types is the Transaction Processing System, or TPS. This system is all about capturing the daily, routine transactions of a business. Every time it beeps, the TPS is recording a sale and updating the inventory. Next up is the Management Information System, or MIS. An MIS takes all the raw data collected by the TPS and turns it into useful reports for managers. For example, a store manager might get a weekly report from the MIS that shows the total sales for each day, which items were the most popular, and which cashier was the fastest. For those trickier problems, we have the Decision Support System, or DSS. It allows a user to ask what-if questions. For instance, a shipping company manager could use a DSS to figure out the best route for a delivery truck. Expert systems try to mimic the knowledge of a human expert to solve a problem. For example, a car mechanic might use an expert system to help diagnose a strange engine noise. We also have communications and collaboration systems like email, video conferencing, instant messaging, and office automation like word processors and spreadsheets. Imagine all those different types of information systems we just talked about. They wouldn't be very useful if they all worked in isolation, would they? It would be like a band where the drummer is playing a different song, the guitarist a different song, the singer a different song. Then imagine them syncing up and playing together perfectly. The real magic happens when these systems work together, sharing information and collaborating to help the business achieve its goals. This integration is what makes a business smart, fast, and responsive. It all starts with a simple action, a transaction. Let's say you go online and buy a pair of super cool science-themed sneakers. The moment you click the complete purchase button, the transaction processing system springs into action. It reduces the sneaker inventory count by 1 pair. This single transaction is the first domino to fall, setting off a chain reaction across the entire business. The MIS has turned raw data, individual sales, into useful information, a sales trend. She wants to know, what would happen if we lowered the price of the sneakers by 10%? She also wonders what happens if we ran a social media ad campaign. This is a job for the Decision Support System. So, we have all these amazing systems, front office, back office, TPS, MIS, DSS. How do we make sure they all fit together and work properly? You wouldn't build a house without a blueprint, right? In the world of information systems, that blueprint is called the Information Systems Architecture. It's the high-level plan or drawing that describes how all the pieces of a company's information technology puzzle fit together. It's a guide for building and managing systems in an organized, logical way. A good architecture is incredibly important because it ensures that systems can grow and change with the business. The architecture also considers the different people who will use the systems: salesperson, accountant, customer. A good information systems architecture takes all these different perspectives into account, ensuring that the technology is built to serve the people, not the other way around. Ultimately, the architecture is about making smart, long-term choices. What technology to buy, how to design its databases, how to set up its networks. By creating a clear and thoughtful blueprint, a business can build information systems that are powerful, flexible, and capable of supporting its goals for many years to come. One of the most important goals of any information system is to manage knowledge. Remember how we said that systems turn data into information and then information into knowledge? To achieve this goal, we need a few key building blocks. The first and most fundamental building block is data. The second building block is the database. Think of it like a library. A database stores data in structured tables and provides tools called a database management system to store, retrieve, and manage that data efficiently and securely. The third building block is the data warehouse. Its purpose is to store historical data in a way that makes it easy to analyze. The fourth building block is data mining. Data mining sifts huge amounts of data to find hidden patterns and relationships. For example, diapers and beer. This surprising insight is knowledge. The store can use this knowledge to move the beer display closer to the diaper aisle to increase sales. The second major goal of an information system is to improve and automate business processes. A process is simply a series of steps taken to achieve a specific task. Taking a customer's order, shipping a package, paying an employee, these are all business processes. Information systems can make these processes faster, cheaper, and more accurate. The first building block is software. Software tells hardware what to do. It's the recipe. The second building block is the user interface, the screen, the buttons, the menus, the forms. The third building block is workflow automation. It sends tasks to the right person, sends reminders, and keeps a record of everything. The final building block for process is integration. Different systems must be able to talk to each other. Software, UI, workflow, integration. These blocks are the gears that make the business machine run. The third critical goal of an information system is to facilitate communication. A business is made up of people who talk to each other, share ideas, and work together. The first building block for communication is, naturally, the network. Local area network connects a single office. Wide area network connects offices across the country or globe. The internet is the biggest one of all. The second building block is messaging and collaboration tools, email, instant messaging, video conferencing. A third important building block is the intranet, a central place for announcements, documents, and directories. The fourth building block is security, encryption, firewalls, and procedures to protect communications. Strong security builds trust and ensures that communication is not only possible but also safe. So, there you have it. We've journeyed from the front office to the back office, uncovered the essential building blocks of information systems. They all come together to form one grand, interconnected system that acts as the brain and nervous system of a modern business. A business can't succeed by just being good at one thing. It needs all three goals, knowledge, process, communication, to be working in harmony. Let's review. Knowledge, data, databases, data warehouses, data mining, process, software, user interfaces, workflow automation, integration, communication, networks, messaging and collaboration tools, intranet, security. It's a continuous, powerful cycle. Databases feed software, networks connect everything, insights get shared, actions get taken. They're not just hardware and software. They're engines to drive a business forward.